I want to introduce you to the OODA loop concept and how we can actually decrease our time within this loop. The OODA loop concept was initially developed by the late Colonel John Boyd, United States Air Force. I will have a TLDR section towards the end of this video about Boyd. The OODA loop is well known in the tactical community, but I haven't heard it mentioned in the software engineering field yet. One potential application of the OODA loop concept in software engineering is in debugging issues in software development support or even in new development. Since about 90 to 95% of the time spent on efficient problem solving involves gathering information about the problem, and only about 5 to 10% of the time spent on actually fixing the problem, let's see how we can potentially use Boyd's theory to help us. As a trivial example, let's say you're in dev support. The observe phase of the loop would then mean being situationally aware of how the apps that you support work, what technologies are involved, where the back-end code and the front-end code lives, what endpoints, where the endpoints are, what's in the database, what the daily Jenkins build look like, etc., etc. So that when you actually get assigned a Jira ticket to fix a bug, you move to the orient phase, which means you align what you've already observed in the previous phase with the issue at hand. You can back this up by debugging and stepping through the code and leveraging your development tools. Once oriented to the problem, you move to the decision phase and select the best course of action. If feasible during the decision phase, consult your team members. And of course, the action phase is where you execute your plan. As you get better, you will spend less time in each part of the loop. Here comes a short TLDR part about Colonel Boyd. Some of you may have preconceived notions and or stereotypes about the military. John Boyd, and here's a picture of him here. John Boyd was a most atypical of military officers. First of all, he actually started his career as an enlisted man. After World War II, he went into active reserve while putting himself through university without any help from the government, earning 2 university degrees. After which time he went back on active duty as a commissioned officer in the U.S. Air Force. He retired as an 06 full-bird colonel in 1975. You can tell here from his rank. Now, in the United States military, 06 is the highest officer rank without a political appointment, meaning nomination by the United States President and confirmation by the United States Senate. Throughout his military career, he was outspoken and was a steadfast, independent thinker, going against the conventional thinking of the military apparatchik. The OODA loop is his legacy. Good luck.